Hey, sis. Knock, knock, you in there? It's the end of the world.
It's better this way. Really cool story. I like what the filmmakers did with this story. I love the makeup that they did and the contacts on her, and it kind of kept you guessing. It starts leading you one way and then it takes you in a different direction. I thought both of the actors did amazingly well. I just have one small question. What happened to the dog?
It's better this way. I was really intrigued by this. I thought this was really, really fascinating, and it brought up a lot of things that I think are really interesting, like what kind of makes humans human. Is it our ability to experience emotions? And if you can't feel negative emotions, does that mean you also can't feel positive emotions? I'm not talking about like in a, very simple sense, but I think that with, life, there is joy, there's heartbreak, there is, there's always kind of the other side, and there are varying degrees, obviously, that everyone experiences through life. But to take away all of that and just to become truly neutral, and does that mean that you can truly live and be a better version or your best self if you take away all of those competing emotions? And I thought that that was just a really interesting thing to bring up, like the kind of basis of like what makes humans human, and if it is tied into emotion, if it is tied into what we experience and how we feel, how far does that extend? And if you do strip it down to this kind of neutral existence, would that mean that you were being the best version of yourself? Would that mean that you could make the quote unquote best decision every single time for, your long-term success? Like I said, I just thought it was really, really interesting. Kind of just concepts to bring up. And is long-term success, is that equivalent to your best life or the best version of your life? Anyway, I thought it was really, really well done and very, very interesting.
I really like the concept of It's Better This Way. I think it's great writing, great monologue, great acting. Um, like the our concept of like, oh, like how does a person turn? Like how does a like when somebody like how does the evils of Lucy or the devil or whatever like get to a person for real? Like how does that mental conversation go, or in this case, literal conversation go? I think that concept of and how it was executed here, I thought it was well written, made you think, even though it was short and like relatively simple. It was low key pretty deep. Um, Great philosophical like musings. So I thought it was executed really well. Cool concept, great execution, great job.
It's better this way. This is a fun reinvention of the horror genre, flipping expectation by having a protagonist who isn't afraid of the eerie presence haunting her. The cinematography is tight, using strong visual storytelling to communicate the film's themes without excessive dialogue. The symbolism in its final moments, where she embraces the unknown rather than running from it, is a really standout, making for a haunting yet oddly beautiful ending. A simple but effective short that lingers in the mind.